Bismillah walhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah nabiyina Muhammad wa man ittaba al-huda. A brief piece of advice and suggestion as it relates to preparation for the blessed month of Ramadan. We ask Allah Azza wa Jal to allow us to reach that month of Ramadan and to fast it with faith and seeking a reward. One of the books that a person can and should benefit from, which is not specifically related to Ramadan, but there is a chapter related to Ramadan. This book is by Hafidh Ibn Rajab rahimahullah ta'ala, the great scholar of the 8th century Hijri. So that means he was a contemporary to scholars such as Imam Ibn Qayyim, Imam al-Dhahabi, Imam Ibn Kathir, and other great scholars of Islam. He's a great scholar and well-known scholar of Islam. Ibn Rajab rahimahullah ta'ala did something very unique in this book called Lataif and Ma'arif. What he did was he took the Islamic calendar, which is 12 months, beginning with Muharram and ending with Dhul Hijjah. And he extracted from the first, the second, the third, all the way to the end of the Islamic calendar, he extracted the acts of worship that are specific for that month. So in Muharram, what should a person be doing? In Safar, what should a person be doing? Rabi al-Awwal or Rabi al-Thani, to the end of the Islamic calendar. And from the Islamic calendar is the 9th month, the month of Ramadan. So if you open this book, you'll find, and alhamdulillah, it's been this is an abridged version. This is Mukhtasar, Lataif, and Ma'arif. So there's a Mukhtasar, and it's been published by Hikmah Publications, Jazakallahu khairan. So you can see he begins with Muharram, and he goes on to the other months. He has Ashura, which is in Muharram. He has Safar, the month of Safar, and continues. Rabi al-Awwal, Rabi al-Thani, to the likes. Then he arrives later on in the book, as you see page 141, he arrives to lessons of the tremendous month of Ramadan. So he brings various proofs and evidences from the Quran, from the Sunnah, from the statements of the Salaf, from the beginning of Ramadan until the end of Ramadan. The Salaf and the Quran during Ramadan, the mention of the last 7 of Ramadan, the last 10 of Ramadan, the condition for the expiation of sins by way of fasting Ramadan. It's a wonderful chapter. It's a wonderful book, but specifically as we're approaching the blessed month of Ramadan, he goes all the way to the end of the blessed month of Ramadan. And then he goes on the month of Shawwal. So we advise our brothers and sisters to benefit from this wonderful work. And like we mentioned, this is a mukhtasar. This is an abridged version of the book, but there is tremendous benefit in this book, not just for Ramadan, but for the entire Islamic calendar. For the entire Islamic calendar. But as we approach the blessed month of Ramadan, we strongly advise our brothers and sisters to sit and to read this book. And another fa'idah is that this book, the summarized or a summarized version of this book, was during our time in Saudi Arabia for many years. It was read to Sheikh Salih al-Fawzan Hafidhullah ta'ala before one of the evening prayers. The Imam would open this book and read it in the month of Ramadan, only in Ramadan. He would read from that chapter related to the blessing month of Ramadan. So this is definitely a wonderful work that we would advise our brothers and sisters to read from. And this doesn't have the fiqh of fasting, the different rulings of fasting. No, this is the virtue. This is a book of virtuous deeds, as you can see, virtuous and or righteous and virtuous deeds. May Allah Azza wa Jal accept it from Imam Ibn Rajab rahimahullah ta'ala and allow the Muslim community to benefit from it and reward those who translated and published it. Barakallahu feekum wa sallallahu wa sallam wa baraka ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam taslima kathira.